Can you hear me?
Ooh. Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
cool.
All right.
Can you hear
Is
me?
it just that? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, great.
Or
Yeah, at the moment it looks like it's just us. Okay, so I'll delete that thread. Okay,
yeah,
delete
the other one
post.
was like it just took me to like an event, not actually a link.
Right, okay.
How are you? So how is Melbourne? Well, where are you, by the way?
I'm in Chiang Mai.
Oh, oh, when are you going to
I'm
Australia?
going to I'm going to Sydney pretty soon.
Cool.
Yeah. On the 3rd of March I get out of here. Are you coming
Yeah.
back?
No, right now. I mean, right now I'm in California, and Chris and I are flying to Colombia in about a month.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are
And
you gonna
then
go and do that are you gonna do that what's it called? That
the cruise.
yeah.
It leaves a bit too late for me. I would have
Right.
done it if it was early, but
Yeah.
I I want to be back in Europe by then, so probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. It would have been fun otherwise. Yeah, we'll see. How long?
Okay.
What are you going to do in Australia? Because Australia is quite expensive. Or is there
I'm not sure.
did you nomad community?
Sorry?
Is there a nomad community there?
I have no idea. I don't know. Vivi wanted to go to Australia, and we're going.
Cool. Yeah, it's great. I love Australia.
What were you doing while you were there?
I studied in Melbourne.
Oh, cool.
I lived there for about 4.5 years, close to 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So
Why
you
Mel?
won't need.
Sorry?
What were you saying?
Why Melbourne? But what were you saying?
Oh yeah. It just kind of. I just applied for universities, so kind of just what happened, I guess.
Did you have to pay crazy fees for that?
Yeah.
Like,
I did.
it would have been like 3 times as much as if you were an Australian.
I don't know how much Australians paid, but yeah, I had to pay international school fees.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy how much they charge, man. Hey, Jason.
Hey guys, how you going?
Well, man, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool. When are you getting back to Chiang Mai?
Oh, I put it in the string already. I'm here already. Yeah.
Are you? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
When I replied and I said I'm here now.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
And you? What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Sure. All right. That's cool.
But I'm heading to Australia, like at the end of this month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to China.
You're going to China?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What? You're going to China?
Yeah, yeah. So if you need anything over there, I can. You already know people anyway, Luke. So.
Oh.
You guys need to receive anything or whatever, just let me know.
What are you up to in China?
Just having a look around. Yeah. Seeing a couple of suppliers there.
Oh, cool, man.
I'm going up to Shanghai. Got a friend. So.
Do you want any like Chinese material, Chinese language learning material?
Oh, I don't think it's just too soon. I think. I mean, I'm not. You know, I might as well just use a phone app or something like that.
Sweet as.
Because I'm gonna. Yeah. Too soon. Not enough time to practice, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. When are you going?
Next month.
Oh, cool. Cool. All right.
What are you up to in Australia?
I don't know, man. Chilling out.
Sorry, guys. I just need to get my charger.
Cool.
Where is everyone? A hangout. I just got in on a message, so.
Okay, I'll
message him now.
So who are we waiting for? Who's going to join this call?
I thought just about everyone.
Everyone, nice.
I'll just tag people in there.
Yeah. Because I can't be on the call. Well, I will go when I have to, but.
Yeah. What time is it there, Sophia?
It's 7 p.m. or just after 7. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah. I'm in Cali, in LA right now.
LA. Okay.
Shit. Yeah. So it's good. I've never stayed this long in California before, so it's pretty nice. And I'm here with Chris as well, so I get to meet all his friends and stuff.
You stop moving around. You're making me seasick.
It's the light everywhere. It's really. Let me see here.
So when are you going to Australia?
The 3rd of March, I got tickets. Man, we got tickets. We booked these tickets, and then like a week later, my account showed that they hadn't been paid for. I was really worried, and then it looks like they're still booked. So I don't know.
Yeah. Get a good price?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't remember how much I paid for them, but like the account, like it shows that I haven't even paid for them now.
Oh.
The money came out, then it came back in, but the ticket's still booked. So.
I'm getting a flight back from Shanghai for $190.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's to Australia, not to Chiang Mai. Oh, Luke's gone.
Yeah.
Are you still there, Jim? Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
So what have you been up to over there?
Oh, nothing. I've been working like a lot over Christmas back home, so and I had some family things, so I just had to put everything on hold. So I've been working a lot now to catch up on FBA stuff.
What are your movements? Are you there for a while, or are you sort of traveling about? Or?
No, we fly to Colombia on the what is it, 5th of next month, so it'll be fun. I never been to Colombia before.
Man, that sounds awesome.
I hope I can get a product going soon, though, so I can earn some income as well.
Do you have anything in mind? Anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, well, I have at least 2 products that I liked,
Cool.
but then I listened to a podcast the other day by the Scott Volker guy, you know, the amazing seller, and it was like, and you guys should listen to it. It's like a new podcast, how to pick products. Now
Right.
it's some stuff are like so competitive,
Yeah.
and some of the things they said made me rethink a few of my products. So
Yeah.
I might have to go back and revisit some of them and just remind myself why I picked them in the first place.
Right. Right.
I mean, they say now pretty much that they want you to do like a minimum of 25 up to like $50 products.
Yeah.
What it would sell for.
Yeah.
But doing that, you need like a really big starting capital, which I don't have. So I don't know if I can afford a product that expensive. And you know, it's my first time doing it by myself. So if I fuck something up, you know, the money you lose would be so much bigger than if you go with a cheaper product.
Yeah.
But the margins won't be as big. So.
Yeah. Is that just because of the new fees? Like you're gonna lose money now if it's kind of below $15 and.
I think so, and like a lot of these cheaper products, they said that obviously more people can afford doing them, so that's why the competition are higher. So if you do like a product that's like $40, not as many people is going to have that type of starting capital.
Yeah.
So the competition is less.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Having said, I mean, like you can. There are products out there selling for like $30-$40 that I think you can source for like under $3.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the margins of that would be just wonderful.
Like I think the one James is doing, he'll be selling it for 40, and then I mean like those stupid ashtrays. We just got a few of these ashtrays from supplier in Bantawai. They're like, I don't know, selling it for $25 and got them for 60 cents or something like that. So
that's really cool. That's really cool. I mean, I wish I would have done that better when I actually was in Thailand, like really gone around looking for products. And you know, even the Sunday night market or Ban Thuan or any of those like places, you can get products for so cheap and sell it. So on my way back from South America, who knows, maybe I'll feel like popping by Thailand if I feel that products I have aren't really working out.
I reckon one thing about Thailand is the shipping costs are ridiculous. Like you can get shipping for under $4 apparently from China to like even express delivery under $4 a kilo. But here we paid it was ridiculous. Like the first price we were quoted was 290 baht a kilo, and then I mean that's really high. And then
I was talking to Jason Green, and he was saying that I think he was getting it for like $6 a kilo, which is
really okay. That's all right.
I was sort of on the edge of the discussion, so I didn't really get any details, but he definitely said $6 a kilo. So yeah,
Oh, that would be awesome. That would like
all the difference. Yeah.
oh man. Okay, I got to get in touch with him. Cheers, Jason.
Who was that?
Jason Green. I think he runs that Chiang Mai FBA group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's good.
So $6.
But I'm hoping to like Colombia is not as cheap as people think it is, including myself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see what I can source in Colombia as well. That could be cool to sell FBA or FBA. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do something with whatever I find in Colombia.
Yeah. Cool.
So I don't make the same mistake again, which I did in Thailand, of not actually sourcing something locally.
Yeah. The other thing about sourcing locally is like, I think we kind of ran into this problem with the beads, but as well, but definitely with these ashtrays, it's like, I mean, the suppliers that we've found here are just not set up to provide like 1,000 or 2,000 units a month of whatever product.
No.
Like our ashtrays like almost a disaster because they came in different shapes and sizes and like colors. What the fuck? We can't sell any of these.
I mean, that's true. And sorry?
No, go on.
Yeah, and I mean that's true. And Nico, what he did with the scarves that he sourced in Thailand, he said it was kind of just a one-off thing. And
yeah.
It could be a one-off thing if I did that from Colombia. That would kind of found my traveling and maybe support another FBA product that I can do more consistently.
Yeah.
So it would just for me would just be first a learning curve, obviously, and just kind of a one-off kind of starter thing.
Yeah.
Jen's got like huge malls that are set up with suppliers and whatever. I was talking to a guy recently. I think it's going to be a lot easier to pick something over there and a lot simpler process anyway.
Where's that?
In Shenzhen.
Oh man, Shenzhen. Yeah, I mean, like it depends what you want. What are you after? I can probably point you in.
I haven't got anything definite now. I've just got something narrowed down. So yeah, a few different areas actually. So some health and beauty stuff mainly. Yeah.
And higher, right? So I definitely go check out Iwu. That's just like that's a crazy place, man. That's a really crazy place. You'll be able to find anything.
You just broke up as soon as you said that. Where are you from?
Go to Iwu, Yiwu. It's close to Shanghai, and it's kind of like the Canton Fair, but it runs all year round.
Oh, okay. All right.
You'll be able to find anything, and the people there all know the score as well.
YIWU, was it?
Yeah, YIWU. Hey, Helen. Yeah, we can see you. I can see you blinking. What's up?
Yeah, the power.
All right. Okay, everything just kind of cut out for me. All right. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone. I think my internet has just cut out.
Hello, hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Perfect. It dropped out a little bit.
Yeah, totally cut out. Okay,
I see that
Jane.
Helen has.
Yeah, Helen crashed the call.
Oh.
All right, cool. So, all right, James is joining.
Hmm?
James is joining, and Helen, I guess, will rejoin, and then I guess we can just get started because we're about 20 minutes after 10 now. Thai time.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just
Yeah,
kind of get the
and
ball moving.
all right, cool. And 5 out of it, yeah, we can make a decision.
Yeah.
How are you, Helen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just got back from Malaysia doing a visa run that was awesome fun. How you?
Hello. Oh, you cut out, Helen.
Hi.
Sorry, what did you say?
I think I'm just going to have to listen to you guys because I keep cutting out.
Okay.
I want to share the sales video.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear any of that, but that's all right.
Okay.
But maybe try
All right.
and turn off your video. If it's better.
Okay. Here's the video. Yeah. Okay. We're good.
Yeah, let's try that. So, who do we have on? It's you and I, Jason and Luke, I would assume, but Luke is muted. I guess he can hear us.
Okay. Well.
I can't hear anything. Everything cut out for me.
Or is it?
I think Helen dropped out again.
Yeah. Okay. James should be joining.
Oh, cool. Is Helen on Koh-Lanta? No. Who's left on the call?
So Jimmy Jim's here, and you and me, and James is supposed to be joining. I just spoke to him on Facebook. He said he's coming now. So, yeah.
Yeah, we just start as soon as James jumps on.
Yeah.
And kind of fill Helen in. I did hear that she wanted to
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I basically suck at life. I'm in Melbourne, and I'm without a home right now. I'm in like half transit to Mildura. 2 seconds.
You're going to Mildura?
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, sorry everyone. I'll turn off my vid.
Yeah, we've had Helen who's trying to join, but
Helen was trying to join.
Yeah, Helen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Okay, so who have we got in the call right now?
Well,
Lou, Sophia, Jason,
and you, and Helen has been on and off. Okay, so James, if you can, try to go somewhere quiet for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just wandering away from like everyone. Sorry.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah, Luke, do you want to start?
Is my connection okay? Because I'm just on 4G.
I mean, yeah, it's probably the best out of all of ours.
Ah, sweet. There you go then.
So Australian internet bad? Okay, that's good to know because Kiwi internet fucking sucks.
Like honestly, I pay like $50. I get unlimited internet, unlimited calls, and unlimited text. It's excellent.
Nice.
$50 a month.
$50 a month. I was like £25. Absolutely awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's get this started.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Hi.
Oh.
I think Adrian's trying to figure it out as well. He's just messaging me.
Where's Tom Francis? He seemed super keen.
I don't know. Luke, did you say something?
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay.
my power came out. Have you guys talked about?
So, should we get started?
Yeah, Yeah. I keep hearing Helen saying something, but she cuts in and out. Can you hear her?
She asked if Luke said something, because Luke cut in and out a little bit, but yeah.
All right. No. Well, yeah. I don't really know who. So, how do we start talking about this? Because I actually don't know much about this at all. So.
Okay, so I guess because we're in a hangout, we'll probably have to take it in turns to talk. So arguments can't be a thing in a hangout. Is the first thing we should probably say, just because it won't work with 4 people shouting at each other. Yeah. So we're doing well. We are number maybe 3 for Mala beads, which was the keyword we went for. So that's pretty awesome. We're selling reasonably well. I don't have the stats in front of me right at this moment, but Helen could get them up. So the money, I think, is the first topic to discuss. The first payment was small. It went into pounds into my bank. I'm setting up World First currently. Does anyone have a good idea of how World First works? And is everyone reasonably happy for me to do it through World First? And then secondly, I guess, what's the plan with the money? Is it to be distributed or kept in one place and then reinvested, or where are we at with that? Should we circle and get opinions for that first?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just put it back into getting new stock, I guess.
Put it back into getting new stock, yeah?
That's my sensible way to go about it, yeah.
I think so too.
Okay, so is there an easy way we can set up a business account?
Is it necessary at this stage?
It's not really, but obviously transferring it into pounds isn't the best thing for me to keep. Someone with a dollars account, I could probably transfer it to through World First for now.
Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, now that you can hear me, open your chat window as well.
Yeah.
Keep that open, because I will type in there, because my microphone, I keep cutting out. So, all right, great.
Okay. Sweet.
How do I go about doing that?
It's the top left icon.
I'm not on a computer, unfortunately. I've got it. I've got it up.
I'm gonna write something in the chat. So, or have you written something, Luke?
Yeah, I've written quite a few things.
I have not seen any of them in the chat.
I wrote this.
All right, now I can see you writing.
It's the blue rectangle in the top left corner, James.
So we can talk and have chat open as well, because at various points I keep cutting out. So yeah. Okay, so so far what I understand is that James is opening a World First account, wants to know how it works. And if anyone knows more about it, and is everyone happy with that? That's what I understand.
I can't see anything you type yet, Luke.
Oh.
I can't either.
Really? Oh my god.
I've just sent a message. Did anyone see mine?
No.
I can't see anything yet.
What a buggy as fuck fucking hangout.
Yeah, Adrian's trying to get on. He can't get on.
Who?
Adrian.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah. So while we get hold of Adrian, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, do we need any more reviews? We always need reviews, right? We just want to or once we're number 1, I guess we don't need them anymore. Are we number 3 for one of our main keywords?
Yes.
So it's and then we were all supposed to get reviews. I haven't yet. Do I still need to? Should I still do that?
Yeah.
I think one thing to note with reviews is it cuts our profit quite a lot, which you can probably see on the account, Helen. With each review, we have to pay like the fees just the same as normal. So it's like $7 or something per review we end up paying, and then if we're also paying for the review. That's just something everyone should note.
I think maybe, just a suggestion maybe at this stage that maybe we could think about the giveaways at half price instead of one giveaway, and that way probably get some verified reviews as well. Like Danny was suggesting, is you need to has to be over 50% of the value.
I mean, hopefully all these reviews, which we have from the review groups and like the new codes, if they come through, we should have something to go off. And well, what I got told today for this podcast I was listening to, that it doesn't matter if you have like a really low amount of reviews, because it's just a social acceptance from consumers that they've seen that people bought it before and they liked it.
Yeah.
Like, of course, the more reviews we have is good, but if we can get to like, 20.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be wrong, but that's my take on it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think all we can do really is to try to bump us up to like position 1 for these keywords, right? At the end of the day, like
yes,
that's all we can do for this product for different keywords. So
oh, Luke, you're cutting out for me.
Yeah, you disappeared, Luke. What do you think?
Oh, hello.
I think
Adrian.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Very good.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So Adrian's got a world's first account creation, mate. We were just talking about that.
just started one up, so Jay probably can give you some info on that, James.
What's that?
Excellent. So Adrian, I've just started a world's first bank account. I have to get it verified with something or other, being in Melbourne now because I started it for UK. But I was wondering, so when they pay into World First can't keep that money for you, can it?
How do you mean? It stays in the bank account until you transfer to.
Okay, so it can work like a bank account.
Yep.
Okay, that's excellent then. So I can just keep the money from the Amazon account in there.
Yeah, but I don't think you can actually. You can't use the money until you transfer it to a bank account where you have a card or whatever.
Right.
Okay, that still works excellently, I think, just for storing it.
Yeah, that's right. And then possibly, I don't know if you wanted to give it to other people's bank accounts, then you could probably send it from there to everybody else's bank account.
Yeah, it works really well in case we do want to like pass out the funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you guys are at least on the same boat of reordering the stuff.
I can't hear Sophia.
Oh. Did you guys hear that? Luke,
You're very faint, Sophia.
Oh, okay. I might be quiet and just listen, and if I have something to say, I will write it.
Okay. But the chat isn't working, is it?
It is on my side, so I can just relay things. People,
okay, awesome.
So what are you doing in Melbourne, James? You another adventure, or?
Yeah, I'm just seeing how it all goes. I'm probably going to go work in the outback, save up a little bit more money. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
You're picking some oranges, James?
Yeah, I think Oranges in Mildura is where I'm going to head. Yeah, it should be fun.
Shooting kangaroos.
Something like that. But if any of you know of a better job than picking oranges all day somewhere around Australia, I'll take it. Yeah. Okay, I've got my seller account up now as well. So currently have $523 to be paid in of the last week and a bit, which is quite good.
You mean you're selling your own stuff?
Pardon?
Are you selling your own stuff? Is that what you mean?
No, that's just our group one.
So with our group one, we've all made back what we invested, have we?
Your microphone's shit, Helen. I don't know.
Not quite.
Nah, not yet.
Are you guys up to date with the sales and stuff?
No.
Are you able to, how do I share the sales intro so you can have a look? Okay, well I'll just tell you. We've given away 18 free beads, and in total, well, in the last 30 days we've sold 113 units. So our balance is 2,258.
I don't understand that, Helen. When I look at the balance payment summary, it tells me I've got 523.96 coming in. If we've sold, I can see the exact numbers you're looking at there, but it doesn't make too much sense.
Revenue, even if you give a product away, they still count one sale as revenue, even though the value was zero. They'll still count the price that you $19.99.
That makes a little bit more sense. Okay.
So yeah, it's weird, but
Strange.
even though we sold it for zero, they're still going to credit $19.99 to the total sales.
Okay. We're doing pretty well, though, I think, all in all. Considering we have no sponsored ads or anything.
So what's the split between giveaways and actual sales? Right? Have you got that figure there?
Did you guys see?
The what in actual sales?
What's the difference between the giveaways and actual sales? Like, how many have we given away? How many have we actually sold? Is that something easy to bring up, or no?
It says sales summary, we've sold 113. I think Helen said we just gave away 18. But I still don't think those numbers add up, what Amazon's showing me.
130?
113. 113.
So yeah, so that's over $2,000.
Yeah, our total sales say it's $2,000, but then I've had a payment of £266, so that's $400, and then a balance. Actually, that makes sense. So it's about $1,000 will have been paid.
But we made 118 sales. That's a lot more than that's excellent. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's doing pretty well.
So sorry, my internet cut out again. I'm not going to ask you a question every time someone asks, so I'll leave them to
I think a question, also not getting away from the other topic too much, but what do we want to do with this brand and the product? What's the end plan?
Okay, so you remember the first meeting that we had, right? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So the first meeting that we had, I suggested that this whole project would be a success if we managed to hit up, sell, and restock once. I consider that a complete and utter a success. So it looks like we're going to be able to get to that point. What do you guys want to do with it from that point on? I hadn't given that much consideration to it because for me it was like $200 or $250 or $300, just like to get to this point. And I mean, it's been absolutely 100% worth it for me. I've learned so much stuff, and like. So from here on out, like the money consideration, I mean, we could just keep it going, and if it's selling well, it's a fairly low maintenance product because we cannot run pay-per-click. So it might be the case that like once a month we can all get a little bit of money into our bank account and just reorder sometimes, and that would be low maintenance. Or we can maybe. One thing to do is we could try to sell the product to someone else, like just cut it completely, or make a little bit of profit from it. What do you guys want to do?
If you're going to sell it, I would buy it. But I'd rather keep it going as a killing.
Okay, so we've got one for keeping it going. Like I think Helen just said she'd rather keep it going, if I heard her correctly.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think it's something we need to. I'll probably think about it soon, but not right now. But is there a way of having put into a category where we can start?
Pardon?
Is there a way to put this into a category where we can start putting pay-per-click on it?
I don't think pay-per-click is actually going to help it, to be honest, that much. We're like now page one for everything. Like the idea with pay-per-click is it gives you that getting onto page one, and we're kind of on page one for everything.
Yeah, I know. That's not really my motivation either. But the whole idea for me was to learn how to do pay-per-click. So yeah, that's where
okay.
That's the only thing that's where I'm coming from.
You want to do a pay-per-click, a PPC product? Is it an option for us is to get a new product that has PPC?
I didn't hear anything you said there now.
Does anyone want to do another product?
Does anyone want to do another product that will use pay-per-click from Helen?
I am not opposed to it. I think having 11 in a group is a lot of people. That's my opinion. I don't really have that much of a strong opinion yet about what to do. I was just wondering what everyone's thoughts on it are. I don't know how profitable it will be, will it, between 11, even if we're selling like on max? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I mean
that's my kind of 2 cents on it.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean,
oh, Luke, you've cut out.
I also think it's going to be hard to, differentiate the work, give everyone a bit of work to do, because it looks like James is doing a lot of the day-to-day stuff, and maybe Helen, but everybody else is just, I don't know what everybody else does or how we.
Yeah, I don't feel everyone's learning now. I think there's been a lot of learning done, and I think like the learning stage is basically over, apart from if we get up a product with PPC. Yeah.
What does Sophie and Jason think about reinvesting?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm happy to keep this product going until maybe it doesn't sell anymore because it is, passive, but I'm not the one doing the day-to-day things. So I'm happy to take that on board, or, if Jason want to continue, James want to continue doing that, or Helen, of course. But I don't know, going into a new product feels like a lot more work.
Yeah.
It is. So going into a new product would be good because I think when we first started, some of the like what you should look for in a product has changed, which we just talked briefly about as we're waiting for everyone to join. But I don't have a strong opinion either. I'm happy to do whatever the group decides. The minority, those. I mean,
can you quickly just catch me up on how the product that we should be going for has changed?
I mean, just the criteria. Like, I listened to a podcast today by Scott Wilcombe, I think his name is, from The Amazing Seller. And if you listen to that, he will go through the kind of current criteria. So we're picking a product for 2016. So that that's just good for all of us. But I feel like this field is always changing. There's always going to be new things to learn how to compete with each other. So
I think it's always like finding the minority products now. Like Tom Francis is now looking in groceries, and like a lot of new products I've heard about have been like higher priced things. So like I'm starting something for $40, and a few people I've noticed doing $50 to $70 type things. That you're putting in more money, then it's a bigger return, because a lot of people aren't doing that at the moment after like Amazing Seller recommends your $10 products.
Okay, thank you for answering that.
Yeah. Adrian, what do you think?
I don't think it would be hard to get another necklace product and just put it in a different category, and run a pay-per-click campaign on that. I don't think that would be hard, but I mean that would involve sourcing the product, and we kind of know how to source a product for that type of product now. So I don't think that would be hard, but I don't know. I just don't know if the whole team wants to do that. It would be easy to put out another product, and then we could put that in a different category, and then we could run pay-per-click on it. But it's just kind of delaying what you actually, any decision on what we do with the project or the group or whatever. So.
Well, I personally don't think, I think there's some opinion either. I don't think this is a island group, just we can still let it run its course. The only thing I thought about was maybe one of the reviewers said that they infused it with some sort of scent, and if we could maybe look into a complementary product, and that's something that we have. I don't know if anyone else maybe packaging it up or something like that. It might be easy to go to, I don't know. And then we can run pay-per-click on the packaged product or on something. Put it in health and beauty or something like that. Does that make sense, what I just said?
You're a bit garbled for me. I couldn't actually hear what you said.
Yeah, it wasn't that great for me either.
You could, maybe you could type it in the box, Jason? Complementary product?
Yeah.
You want to do a complementary product, another Milo or something, and put it in a different category like Adrian said.
I agree with that. We could do that.
Yeah. So we should get into these.
So if we go forward and do a complementary product, that's great. Then at the end of that complementary product, so it's kind of a few months in, what's the end game for that? I know that the complementary product will be a good learning experience for PPC, like we could do like meditation cushions or some shit like that, or meditation scents, I don't know. But whatever it is, what's then the aim at the end? Are we then turning the learning experience into something to try and make profit by doing lots and lots and lots of products? Then it benefits 11 of us? Or
Well, I don't think that's the goal for anyone. It's just, but if it's making money, I don't see any point in shutting it down, unless we can get someone to buy the whole business for a substantial amount of money. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think most people are just in it to get the learning so that they can do their own product. But if it's still running along and we can learn other aspects like a complementary product and keep them going with not too much effort, then yeah, I don't see why not. But I don't have access to do a lot of the day-to-day stuff, so that's the thing, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
The day-to-day stuff now is more like just monitoring sales and transferring money, because we can't do any of that PPC.
Replying to questions and bits and bobs as well.
Yeah. Reply to the email that you sent that Danny suggested about changing category and making it a change. Did you get a response from Amazon about that?
Sorry, Helen, could you say that again?
Danny sent a sample email to Amazon about changing the category so that we can use PPC. You emailed them. Did you get a reply?
Yeah, I emailed them and I did get a reply. It basically said currently no. I can post the email in the group later on if you'd like.
Apparently no. Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't want us to change category. They don't want us to advertise.
So did you try adding another node? Did you try adding another node which allows ads?
Another node?
Isn't there a section in the product where it has a node, and I think you can add an extra node, can't you?
What do you mean, Adrian?
Okay.
A node is just another name for the category, so you just create it, put it in another category.
I tried that, the one that you suggested on Facebook, and I thought it was simple, but it just didn't go through.
Will that then ruin what we've currently done in the jewellery category, though?
No, it'll just be another category. It's just in two categories after that. It'll just be in the jewellery, and then it'll also be in this other category.
Health and beauty.
I still don't think it'll work, but it's worth a try, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
The main category is, if the main category is jewellery, they'll still say, oh well, it's not allowed. But if you add another one, it might allow it. I don't know. It's worth a try.
Okay.
Yeah, we can have a try.
Looking at that now, I'm pretty sure I have tried that, but it would be under description. Oh, department. Now what I put in, okay, so you're talking about the node in the department?
It's on it's on one of the screens. I don't know, I can't remember which one it is. But it's
made.
Just called node.
Node. I'm looking at vital info because we're missing our actual category under the department. And I've tried putting under handmade jewellery. We also are going to, our sale is going to end on the 29th of February, which is another point. So what's going to happen automatically after that is it will go to $65.
Pardon?
Our sale is going to end. It's the 14th now, right? And our sale end date is the 29th.
Okay. We'll just continue the sale on, won't we? Put it up maybe to 25.
Put it up to 25 on the 29th.
Yeah.
Just set it till the end of the year.
I cannot find the node thing. If you could direct me to that. Maybe we can do that afterwards, after the meeting.
Yeah.
If there's a complementary product that's in it's in a different category, and we can run PPC on that. If we then bundle that, how does that work? That has to be categorized again?
Well, if you bundle it, it's a different product.
Yeah,
It's a completely new product.
So you could put that in a PPC relevant category, and then we can still have that driving traffic to our other product anyway, I suppose.
Well, only through the store name. They might click on the store name, or they might see, the other products that our store sells, but they won't. You won't be able to advertise to this particular product.
Yeah.
Can't see the node now.
Okay, well, it was a good lesson to learn, wasn't it? Do we have any backup, do we have any plan B lives? What about Sophia's, any of the other ones that we looked at?
I didn't get that.
No, I heard my name, but I didn't.
Okay. If we're looking at another mala,
I don't know if we should do another Marla. I think that's then kind of competing with ourselves.
Okay.
I would have been if we do another product, I'd be tempted to do something different in the meditation type of route. There was a few I think we mentioned when we were looking at products.
I would do another one. I would do another bracelet or necklace, personally.
A bracelet.
I think a lot of different companies they just have like 4 different varieties of the same essential product.
Okay.
I think it will also be easier to source because we kind of know the lay of the land. We know what to look for, whereas if we're getting another product, we'd have to go through the whole quality process, and it would just be easier to get a product together. I think that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, we have the the suppliers I was talking to. I don't know whatever happened if they sent them. We could try one of them.
I still can't hear you, sorry.
Okay.
So thanks, Sophie said she has other suppliers that she's looking at.
My thoughts on the Nepal suppliers were the product was really good, but they didn't seem super reliable, and it might take them a long time.
You mean the Nepal supplier?
Yeah, the Nepal one.
When I was photographing some of them, they were the fit they were there was something a bit funny about them. What did you think, Luke?
I've been wearing one of them for the last couple of weeks.
Is it working for you?
It cut off and it.
Is it working for you?
Hey, George.
Back to the node while we're waiting. It is in Vital Info. It's at the bottom, but
okay, so
I can edit it on the one I'm looking at here. I can edit it, but I don't know if that then creates a second category or if it just changes the whole category.
Oh, have you got Seller Central Access?
What's that?
Have you got Seller Central Access?
Well, I've got my own one. I'm looking at my own one, not looking at yours.
Start from Seller Central and directly through it. Is it under inventory?
Vital Info. Vital Info.
Vital Info. Is it left hand? There's 3 main columns in Seller Central.
You have to edit the actual product. You have to go into inventory and then hit edit to edit the product.
Manage inventory?
Yeah.
Manage inventory, okay. And then go to...
Along the right-hand side, there's a button say edit, I think.
And this one I have to do this with you on Skype so I can share screen.
You can do it later if you want. I can send you some details or something. It's probably not the
You can
place to be
screen
doing it.
share on this.
Okay. Let's see. How do I screen share?
Just you see the chat icon.
Yep.
Screen.
Oh, the green thing? Screen share. Okay, got it. Fine.
Well, the vital things in this meeting is to talk about the product moving forward, right?
Yeah.
So it sounds like everyone is quite happy to move forward at the moment. We are at the point where we can now afford
Afford what? Damn it.
How's it going? Can you see my screen?
No.
No, I can't see.
I think probably do it another time. We can talk about it another time because, like you say, this is not really the place to be doing it now. The time or whatever.
Yeah.
I can message you or something.
So, yeah, you know, we still have a bit of money in the PayPal account that we didn't spend on pay-per-click. So, I mean, we could reorder pretty soon.
How much is a reorder?
One thing. Already. Does
I can hear you. If you're speaking now, Luke, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can't hear you, Luke.
Drop it in the box, bro.
camp. The internet's much better there.
Looks like George is joined as well, but we can't hear him.
How much did it cost for everything? Does anyone have record of that?
I do.
How much was it to reorder, basically?
Okay,
Full amount.
I'll let you know the exact amount.
Did anyone do the spreadsheet where it breaks down the cost of the product once it's all shipped and with all costs included?
Yeah, that would be good. I'd like to check all that out.
There was that form somewhere that was, maybe it was Gorillas that had that.
But we'll be able to find.
Okay, who's talking?
I don't think anyone is.
Well, why don't you say something?
Are we gonna set like a rules for like a buyout rate for, say, if people want to get out? Might it be beneficial?
Hard to do unless we've all seen all the figures for everything.
Yeah, but will it be a general, what's it called, maybe like 3 months projected profit divided by 11 per person. Does that sound about right for like a buyout rate?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is standard, but
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think it's a bit early to have a projected profit, with just 3 weeks in.
It seems like the majority of people want to continue with it and reinvest. So if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us at the moment, is there a vote on whether to reinvest?
Sorry, say that last thing again, Helen.
It seems like the majority of people want to reinvest, so if can we establish whether that's what our next step would be?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to reinvest, can you write in the chat box yes or say something? Okay, so we should reinvest. So,
Yes.
Are we a little bit early talking about buyout rate unless someone wants to do that at this stage?
I'll bring that up in the Facebook chat, and we can have a proper chat about it there in a place where people.
Like, I was just thinking about like people who aren't getting to be very active with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Like if someone has just done it for the learning experience, feel like they've finished and they've learned now, that's great. Because essentially that's what everyone was buying into.
Yeah. So the only way that people would be able to get the PPC experience is if we reinvested in the next product, put it in a new category, and continue from there. Then it would be worthwhile still, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and perhaps it could even be in another person's account, even.
Sure.
So that someone else could have that learning experience.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone heard me.
Yeah, everyone heard you.
I haven't as far as the experience that I'm getting, all I'm able to do is look at how many sales we've got and be able to see basically how the back end looks. I'm happy, remember, to show anyone through that anytime. So as long as I still have access to that account, please let me know if you just want to have a look through it. But I'm not actually learning any more than anyone else because we just don't have the PPC, and that's the thing that I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't mind what we want to do with the next product. If it's in mine, it doesn't matter too much. It's like the same as having this product. If it's in someone else's, then they can see the back end and stuff, which is cool.
So I'll be online afterwards on Skype if anyone wants to, and maybe I'll talk to Adrian about the node thing, and if anyone else wants to see the back end, I can join them in on that Skype.
Okay, so is that it?
Yeah, we possibly need to find a way that Luke can be in contact with us constantly throughout the Hangout next time. That would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's when everyone has different, like Wi-Fi strength.
Yeah. We could use something that uses an external server for it, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess the other people have to be involved as well, like who, when they make decisions like that. Danny and people like that.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, what is everyone else doing? Are they starting their own products, or are they? I mean, that's kind of a better way to learn, isn't it? If you just start your own product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Chinese New Year finishes tomorrow, I will be doing mine.
Yeah.
Frickin' Chinese New Year. God damn it. Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
guys,
I'm nervous
I
about
have to
donations
go,
now.
but
Go ahead.
Cool.
I don't
I
know if
guess
you
we'll
guys can.
I can't
talk to
hear.
you on Facebook, Sophia.
Yes, so yeah, perfect. I gotta go. Sorry, I was hoping we would be finished or somewhat finished by now, but I might put 5.3 recording probably. But just keep me posted about whatever you guys talk about later as well. And I think that what if we post this topic and everyone say their opinion about it, and then I don't know really how to come to a decision. So you can come to one easy without back and forth. I mean, with phone calls. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, have a good evening. No, it's night time here or good
Cool.
day.
Have a good last day of Chinese New Year, Sophia. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Talk to
Bye,
you guys
Sophia.
later. Bye.
I think... Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
I think one of the issues with everything was we have 11 people, and then there's too many there's not enough jobs for everyone. And that's what has been like the cause of all problems so far with everything. I don't know how we'll go about the next one, but I feel you just have to assign one person to one task, as opposed to like 5 to all of them, and then we won't come across any problems. But then it's going to be like people are taskless again.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
There's always going to be a bottleneck, like, because the people that have the seller at central account have to put stuff there, so that's the main sort of job, isn't it? And if that's not done,
Yeah, completely.
So,
what was your idea, Luke?
Well, okay. Here's a really, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. And if we get, say, 4 more mala beads, or three more mala beads, so we've got like four in total, then we could split the groups up into smaller groups, have those beads on 4 different accounts, and then split the groups up into, you know, who is sharing the profit from those.
I like that idea. However, oh, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
I think
we're competing against each other.
Yeah, I think it's mala beads is not that strong a category when we looked at the numbers. This is why I'm opposed to mala beads again. Like when we were doing the research, it was on the low side of what we wanted to actually go for. And I know we're doing really well, but I think with 4, it's a waste. I think there's other categories we could be in much better than mala beads with much better numbers looking at it. Because that was the initial, like, looking at mala beads, it's actually like, oh, you know, so I wouldn't be down for 4, but I like the idea of splitting into 4 smaller groups. I think it's much easier to probably manage and there'll be no conflict.
I'm not sure because I think everyone is going to be doing their own product anyway. I don't think anyone is really taking this super extra serious. Like 5 people have come on board, and like some people can make it to these things and make decisions, and some people can't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much we have to really be hardcore about the group in that respect. It would be nice if everyone could get more involved with what they want to learn out of it.
I have a suggestion.
But I mean, splitting the groups, is that gonna help anything?
I think it'll give more tasks to everyone is the main thing it'll help, so everyone can have something to actually do, and like 4 people can have access to a, you know.
Yeah, that was the main point. Like if and you're right, James. Actually, like mala beads is pretty.
He was going to say poor in search results. Yeah, it also means like if there's only 4 people with me, I'd be happy for all 4 of them to have access to my account. I feel like it's probably the same with most people. Like, it's a bit daunting when like 11 people all want access to it. That's why just Helen has it and she'll show people. But like of a group of 4, it's like not the end of the world. Everyone can then have access to the account, see the full back end, etc., etc. But there's 11 of us, and that doesn't divide into 4 anyway. So
I believe you can set access to accounts, can't you? I've never done it, but you can set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. So
already.
Helen's got access to mine, Adrian. I just didn't want to like have everyone having access to my account,
Okay.
just because.
You can limit what they can see, can't you? Or you can only limit.
Yes. But I'm going to be doing more product. Like I've got 2 products that should be going up pretty shortly, and I either have to limit them to products or not show them product at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, can I just talk about a tool that I think would have been really beneficial to us for our activities in the first place, but I know it's very difficult using new apps or methods of working, but there is something called Lumio, and it's a group decision-making tool, and basically you can add comments, vote up, vote down, and then I think our biggest challenge so far has been the 11 people trying to make decisions at the same time has been really, really difficult, really challenging. And I think if we're going to carry on as a team, as a group, we need some sort of method of making decisions, and I think I would recommend using that tool because it allows you to move through the decision process really quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't fully hear all of that, unfortunately. I think the connection's not too great.
I didn't hear the name, no.
No.
I didn't really get that.
I got that it was a decision-making tool, but that was about it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Maybe just put it in the box. Lumia.
Like, I'd be very open to the idea of doing like a 4-4-3 of people, then doing their own managing it, etc. I think everyone would get more involved and it would remove all arguments, and it can actually end up profitable for people if you're in a smaller.
I'm open to that.
Yeah, I think that might be something worth getting a vote on the page and seeing what everyone feels about that.
Okay.
How would you propose it get split? Just so people just sort of gravitate towards each other or that sort of thing?
I think see what everyone feels about it first, and then if it's a thing that goes forward, we can decide on, like, I don't know, just random even. It doesn't matter. It can be random. It can be if someone wants to be with others.
So the profits for this one would go towards the other groups, or we'd all start reinvesting, or?
I would say that the profits on this could then go towards the others. That would be my opinion, but I don't know. I haven't thought this through very much. I just like Luke's idea.
I see a potential snag in that idea, though, just because we would have to have enough profits to equally split between the groups at the start.
So if we are going to go ahead, if we're going to go ahead and reinvest now, that's going to give us one more round of profit. Is that going to be enough or not yet?
Probably not, because if you're splitting it into 4 groups, then each group will probably need about, $2,000, right?
Yeah.
So we'd probably need about $8,000, and then we could split that in 4 ways to start 4 new products, however those 4 groups want to start,
So if we had, it would be 3 groups, because it's going to be a 4, 4, and a 3, I would expect.
Right. 3.
So that's 6,000 between us. If we wait a little bit and reinvest slightly forward, maybe next month, so we could buy double the product, that would actually give us enough, wouldn't it? If then we sold fully.
I don't actually mind that idea. It's quite interesting. I mean, and then but I think that the goal should be to keep everything really open as well, so it can still
Yeah, I
be.
think we should still meet and tell everyone everything.
Yeah, like we tell each other what products we're doing, how we're doing, like what we're doing to boost it, and
then
so,
if one's going wrong, we can assist the other, and if one's doing well, we can look at how it's doing well, why it's doing well, why that PPC is doing better than others. It's actually a really good way of like continuing the learning experience, really, because then you can compare and contrast.
I'm not at all opposed to that. I mean, we're probably going to have to think about potential problems with it, but actually that's quite a beautiful idea.
Quote Luke's beautiful idea.
No, I mean I hadn't thought about it.
You've cut out. No, yeah, very good idea.
Mastermind, is it?
Yeah, it's like a mastermind group.
A mastermind. I missed that.
Luke, your connection.
Can you say that again while Luke's out?
Adrian just said it's like a mastermind group.
What's that?
If we split into 3 groups, and then we, do that stuff. Like,
how do we get enough money to pay for the initial investment when it's that?
So I was just saying, if we wait a month or so to reinvest instead of doing it now, we should have double the money to reinvest, and then essentially double the product, which should give us about 6 full profit, I expect, on that.
About what profit?
So Luke was saying we'd probably want about $2,000 per group. Yeah. Might be the case of like the group with 3 have to put in money, or the group with 4 and 4 get a little bit more than the group with 3, just so it's like even between everyone. But yeah, with about 2,000, hopefully from profit.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I think it's a really good idea, and I think if we document it properly, like Luke was doing for this one, it could eventually work towards something really cool. Because then we've got like 3 case studies that we could even like sell essentially our case studies to, whoever.
That's great. That's great. I think we should just keep learning.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I think we should just keep learning. Just keep getting as much experience as we can, and find. I'm sure there's more loopholes that we haven't looked at. That are going to surprise us, like not being able to do PPC with jewelry. I mean, you just really want to become a expert in this, and the only way to do that is to keep trying, keep doing.
Yeah. So should we propose some of those things to the Facebook group, I guess?
Yeah.
See what everyone's opinion is of it.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I really like that idea. I think it's good.
Yeah, I do too. I think it'll just like make everything very simple after we've got through the complicated bit of sorting it out.
Yeah. It'll be like just that thing, like splitting profits just between 3 or 4 people, that makes those groups much easier to manage for everybody, right?
Yeah, and much more profitable. It's really nice because it's much more profitable for everyone.
But not just that, it also makes it a lot more dynamic for everyone, right?
Yeah, and everyone can be involved. Like what I was saying, with 4 people, I'm happy for 4 people to have access to my account, Me and 3 other people is completely fine. Like, then everyone can fully get involved, do PPC, etc., etc.
What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, give it a go.
Wake up.
Huh?
Wake up.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. I don't know, like you say, it's a good idea, but I don't know how it's going to work in practice, but, like how we're going to split the group up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy to
But we keep the mala beads going, right? Like that's something that can just roll.
Yeah, I think
roll
so.
over,
It's making money, so yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna reorder and who's gonna chip it out there and like.
Yeah.
We can just
That's gonna have
collectively
to
order.
happen every couple of months, and somebody's got to do that. And I don't know if who's going to do that.
Well,
Yeah,
now
I
it's
mean,
I'm sure it'll be a lot easier than this time. I mean,
I think the reordering is probably quite an easy part. It's not too much effort. So, like, if someone hasn't done it yet, they can give it a try. Like, yeah, and just pass it around. Everyone sending an email of reordering.
Yeah, and
but you want to improve the process of reordering as well, don't you? Like, we want to improve the inspection service and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we want to build on what we learn. We can't just hand it over to somebody who's just learning for the first time. We want to actually improve the process every time.
That's right.
So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work.
Does anyone? Well, I'm going to be over that way. I don't know if I'm any use to anyone while I'm there. So even if you wanted to go, someone to go and see the factory or the agent, we've got, haven't we, firsthand?
Oh, you're going to be in China?
Bro, you should go you should go knock on Jackie's door.
Is Jackie male or female?
Jackie Chen. Man.
Okay. It's a man,
Jackie
okay.
Chen. Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan or Jackie Chen?
Chen with an E.
Okay.
No, but sometimes he spells it Jackie Chan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jackie Chen.
Jackie Chan.
If you're there, Jason, you should go and visit the factory.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Go
and check out the convicts.
I can just imagine. Yeah.
You need to take a selfie with the workers along.
Well, where is it? It's in Guangzhou or something, isn't it?
Yes, it's in Guangzhou. Yeah, it's about half an hour from Shenzhen by fast train, I think.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, does anyone know anyone high up in online teaching?
High up?
High up, like a principal?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like with some authority in an online teaching company.
Yeah, I have authority in many online teaching companies.
That's debatable. Very debatable. Okay, no, don't worry. Thanks anyway.
You do, James. Nice talk. You know, Nice Talk.
I technically do. I know Nice Talk, ABC, but I just want more for my contact list.
10.
Oh, you want a company to work for?
Oh no, I've just got 30% of a company that have designed an online teaching platform, basically like an interactive teaching platform. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to sell it now.
You should get in touch with Metin. Their platform is.
Okay, that's cool. I shall get in touch with them then. Any more would be awesome. Just send them to me because I need to cold call all of them. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, I think that was probably quite productive. Does anyone think that wasn't productive?
Yep.
I think when Luke summarizes everything, it'll look really productive because I'll have a clear understanding of the summary.
Okay.
I
didn't fully hear you. Your tone sounded like it wasn't productive.
No, it's really clear what we've done at the beginning when Luke describes.
It's been really good to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Should we look in to see if there's any Google Hangouts type platform that is going to be good connection for everyone?
I prefer Skype. It really works for me.
Yeah.
Like Skype Business, you mean? So everyone can get in a conference?
No, you just add people. I think we can add up to.
Oh, okay.
You can send them the link beforehand, and then they just.
You just add people in it as you go along.
Okay, that's cool. I thought you had to have Skype Business. Was that a little while ago? You had to buy like Skype Business for conference?
No, I just use an ordinary.
Ah, okay. Yeah, with videos now. Okay, let's try Skype next time.
So, do you have anything on the to-do list? I mean, apart from make sure that we continue to sell so that the price doesn't automatically go up to 65. I talked to Adrian about changing the
So, I've just got a question. Adrian, you can probably answer this best. With our reordering process, are we trying to knock the price down again each time, basically?
Get it cheaper, you mean?
Yeah, saying like, hey, look, we're successful. We're going to be ordering every couple of months, as you can see.
You could try it, but the only way you're going to get a reduction is if you increase the volume, I imagine. But you can try.
Okay.
You could probably start by saying, yeah, we're going to be a regular customer. Can you give us a better price if you want to order the same amount? But generally, I think it only gets less if you order a larger quantity.
Okay, that's interesting.
You can try it. See what see what they say. I guess if they're not selling to many people, they'll be more responsive to negotiation. But generally, the quantity is the deciding factor for the price.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth, like, that's nice for other people to have a go at as well. Because, like, I know I did quite a bit of talking about the price to them, and then Luke probably did a little bit. And Nico was obviously doing it with his two suppliers, but there's other people could have maybe a shot.
I think at one stage we had a bit of a bump in the road with the supply, and I think that was probably because 5 different people were talking to him at the same time, weren't they? So I think you have to manage that as well. I mean, yeah, we have to kind of. I don't know how we approach these people. Do we approach them as a company, or we just, you know?
We approach them from Luke's sourcing company, and then, like, yeah.
So you sound like an employee. You sound like an employee of the sourcing agency, do you? Or
yeah, that was so. Like, I'd originally got in contact with them, and I was like an agent from the sourcing company, and then I thought it was just straight over to Luke, but it might not have been. It might have actually been my transfer over to Luke that complicated things. And that was because Alibaba didn't have any records of the chat. I have learned now. All of my sourcing is on Gmail, so I have record. Yeah, good learning experience, as you can see. But yeah, I think everything's now on Gmail, and I think it's also from the Amazon Nerds account, is it? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I feel like
we just need to keep that consistent, I think, because they, you know, build some sort of trust and relationship. Whereas if somebody new comes on every time and sort of says, hey, well, why don't you give it to us for 20 cents less or whatever, they're just going to, I don't think they'll be responsive to that.
Yeah.
Sorry, just with the continuing on with this, are we still going to be looking into the other sales funnels with, you know, Facebook groups, Pinterest and all that sort of stuff? I think it's something we still need to...
Definitely worth it.
I also think it's worth it, but I think we've thought about this before, and kind of it's just kind of petered out. Like it hasn't gone anywhere.
Pinterest, everything is set up. I just need to link the account to Amazon, so I'll do that today, and we'll see what happens there. Because I'm going to try and track so that we can see how many sales are coming through Pinterest. So I'll work on that today, and I'll give you an update on Facebook about once it's linked in. But the Pinterest is ready to go.
Yeah, I think it's petered out, but it hasn't been done, so I just need to do it.
About Facebook, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should get up and running on Facebook a little bit more.
What were you planning to do on Facebook?
I'd expect just some regular posts, gain a little bit of a following.
Okay.
Maybe.
So
just try direct a little bit of traffic. Yeah, just like stealing.
Blog posts to the website and then republish them on Facebook.
Yeah, definitely.
What about running some Facebook ads?
What's that?
What about running some Facebook ads for the mailer that we have at the moment?
You could try it, but I think it's a lot harder than Amazon ads.
It's expensive as well, isn't it, for Facebook ads?
I don't think
The
it'll
Facebook
convert
ad
that
is
well.
not necessarily that expensive. I mean, what we could do is, James and I, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
He's gone.
Ah!
I should have knowledge of this, but unfortunately, I can't remember what me and Luke did.
Well, this could be a way that we get experience with Facebook ads, which I think we should know how to advertise everywhere, basically.
I think we underestimated it totally with like Facebook ads and things like that. Not Facebook ads, but like gathering a following. Like I think we could have been doing that when people weren't doing anything at the start. Quite a lot more. Like my plan for one of my next products is actually to build up a big following before launching it. Like Luke had a product in mind that he's already got a website with a following for, and like it's pretty promising if you've already got a big following for it.
Yeah.
Like the example for mine is an acupressure mat, and I think like there's not much in terms of online resources on it, so I'm going to try and set up a website for it with a bit more of resources on acupressure, because that's an up-and-coming thing. Yeah. Don't everyone steal acupressure mats now, because I'm kind of broke right now and I can't compete with you.
That in now.
But yeah, I feel like that kind of online following, even if we were to start posting bits and bobs on meditation for Element Zen, and just like simple stuff, like it's stupid at the start, but actually when it starts ranking high on Google, you'll be driving a lot of traffic to the website.
Well, I would, yeah. When we go to, I thought Tom had some sort of way of automating it or something, and then I can't remember.
I don't know.
We were going to get not the Element Zen page, but a different one. I love Malbeads or whatever it might be, or I love meditation or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like that kind of stuff, even.
You can get
Facebook.
cheap likes, fairly cheap likes to a Facebook page. Whether that would convert to sales, you know, you get. I mean, you read these things where you can get 1 cent likes, you know, and.
Yeah, is that through Facebook ads?
I don't know if that would. Sorry. You would just say
Facebook ads?
You just say like my Facebook page, and if you say I love, you know, like that was they were doing that a while ago. I love yoga or I love meditation. Facebook page, like it, and if people like it, then they're kind of in the loop, and then you could probably put on that page, you know, Marla Beads going for 20% discount, and then they might click through. So that's a way to make some sales, but it's not.
I think
it's not as you know. It's a bit of work. It's quite a lot of work, and. You know,
I think it could be worthwhile exploring.
The organisation and the capacity to do all that is another story, you know. Like who wants to do that? I don't know if anybody wants to do that.
My thoughts is like when we're in this group, it could be worthwhile exploring because we essentially have like 11 people and none of us are really doing any. Well, we'll be doing our own things, but apart from that, like we're not really doing that much. And it's like a way to explore. And actually, if something like that turns out to do really well. It's great that we've, you know, learned that.
But if you're going to have an I Love Meditation Facebook page, you need to put content on it as well, which is, you know, that's quite time-consuming. I don't know how you're going to get the content. I mean, you can get
split between 11 people. I would just curate it off like Flipboard or something. You know, just like
you could do stuff like that. But like you say, 11 people, but it's organising the 11 people and. I don't know.
Well, we just say like one a day. We do an 11-day rotation or something.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be my opinion.
Yep.
Probably sounds easier than it is.
Try it. Try it. Yeah. No, try it. It'd be good. But we've already got the Element Zen Facebook page, so it's a decision to keep it on that one or to create another one, which is more like I Love Meditation.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of more general sort of, it tells them exactly what they're getting into when they like it. But if you run an ad to I like Element Zen, people, it's a bit kind of mysterious.
Yeah, no, you need to just a general category, and then if Element Zen could post to it, then that would probably work. As once we got a following on the general, like I Love Meditation, yeah, we can either Element Zen can post it or
like you say, that we should have been doing that like before we even launched the product, and I think we did.
Completely.
We did talk about that, but like nothing happened.
Well, I think
no.
I think yeah, we all had an idea of trying to quantify what worked and what didn't. So I think we were going to take it in stages, but I think that all went out the window as well. So we were going to do PPC and just see, maybe concentrate on that for the first few weeks and see how that did. And then once we've done that, we're going to move on to the next, which is going to be some, Facebook, and then we're going to go to the next thing, which is going to be and stage it that way and just see what worked, the best.
But that's when it comes back to what we were talking about earlier on, effectively what we're going to do with the group. Because if you want to build a long-term Facebook page, that's a that's a bit of a commitment, maybe 6 months or something, So that's a completely different dimension to what we were talking about earlier on.
Go on, George.
Gentle Zen.
I was just reading George's comment. Maybe that would sell better, George. Gentle Zen.
What category would it go into?
Wellness.
I think one of the biggest problems is like talking like this and then we don't know what. I think we should stick to Trello if we get try and put in place where we can actually just at any time open it up and know, okay, this is what we've got to do or has it been done. So if anyone feels particularly motivated, they can go, okay, the Facebook page needs looking at. I'm going to put some just work away on that, or whatever.
Just set goals, like you want to set like 1,000 likes by next month. That's the kind of goal, and then from there you work out. We post every day, and then you could even go to groups. You could try and share it with other groups, and there's ways of doing it. But yeah.
I just created I Love Meditation page, and I'm adding you all to it.
You've just created it, okay?
Yes, be worth having.
So you could try running a very cheap sort of like the page campaign on Facebook.
Should I do that at like
maybe
a cent a day?
4 cents, well, whatever, a cent a day, might be more than that. But I mean, it's not going to guarantee, I don't know what that guarantees as such, because, even when you start advertising, I don't know what the reach is like for, like every time you post, it doesn't send a lot of people to that page anymore, but we could try it.
Yeah.
I guess if we've got some money in the kitty and we were planning to use that on Amazon pay-per-click, we could probably put a bit of money towards Facebook.
Even if we just do a really small amount, see how it starts off.
Yeah. Try and get 1,000 likes.
Yeah, if we're getting like a lot of interaction on the page and people are like talking to each other, asking questions about meditation, and it's an active page, it's going to be pretty good when we post things on it. Like, it's pointless if it's not a very active page.
Yeah, but if you do that, you need to at least post once a day, I would say.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a lot of posts. It just has to be pictures, like those pictures that I sent a while ago. I don't know what happened to those, but you could just post one of those a day, or post one of those and then post an article, and then you're doing 2 posts a day. Wouldn't be too hard.
Completely.
Just quotes from people, and funny, like cats doing Zen things, and stupid stuff.
Yeah. That's easy enough to do, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, I am adding people, and I'm sorry if I've left anyone out, because I probably will have. It's frickin' 11 of us, so it's not the easiest to remember everyone. Right, I think that's everyone. Who is our Rob?
And what are you doing with Pinterest, Helen?
Oh, I'm just going to, I've just put the pictures of, like, I don't know, you can see it, it's called Element Zen on Pinterest, and apparently you can do a buy now. But I had to wait for us to actually be selling on Amazon. So I think I got up to all the pictures around. I'm going to keep adding meditation stuff. Now I'm going to follow anything related to meditation beads. Hopefully or meditation says they're following that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, apparently you can do it by now via Pinterest and it'll take you directly to our Amazon page. So just going to see if I can do that. To see
Okay. Yeah.
files. I mean, have you done that before? Use Pinterest to find out?
Yeah. I haven't sold anything from Pinterest, but I know you can put like buy now things on it.
Yeah. So I try and get that message.
But it's a good way to get traffic, I think. So I suppose maybe you could try and link to every entry you have on the Pinterest board. Try and link back to the Amazon product page or link back to the Element Zen website where the product is sold.
Okay, I'm quite hopeful about that. I think it's that kind of product works really as well. It works well on Pinterest because of the graphics.
And is the product being sold on the Element Zen website? Does anyone know? Or?
No. Hello.
Hello. I don't know if that's an idea to do that.
Element Zen website.
Or at least an entry which describes what the product's all about, goes into depth of what the product's all about, and then links back to the Amazon site. Say now available on Amazon.
Can we have a buy now on Facebook? If we put it on the
I believe you can create a Facebook store now, can't you? But I haven't done it.
Wow, that would be amazing.
I'm confused. Who are the 11 people? I have like 9.
I always do this. I do this every single time I try to tag people.
I have Helen, Tom, Jason, George, Rob, Luke, Nico, Sophia, Adrian.
Danny.
Danny. Bollocks.
George.
I've got George in there. Okay, that makes sense. And then there's 13. There's 2. Excellent. Damn it, Danny. Okay.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but we're just about
to
finish.
Okay, yeah, sorry I'm late. Just woke up.
Hi, Tom.
Well, I have an appearance. Hey, I don't have a webcam.
Well, look, it seems like we've got these roles that people, maybe one person needs to continue to take responsibility for one thing. So one person needs to do the Element Zen page, but one person do the Pinterest page.
I don't think one person should take responsibility for it, because that's a lot on one person. I think it should be split.
For what, particularly? The Facebook page?
Like Facebook, yeah, I would say one person curates one thing a day, and that's really easy. You just have to search on Flipboard meditation and take one thing that looks interesting that's been posted that day.
Maybe we can all pick a day or something.
Pardon?
Maybe we can all pick a day, like Monday is my day to, I don't know. We need some sort of structure about tasks and what we're going to do, otherwise we're just going to.
Yes. So, Tom.
Yo.
What we have kind of discussed was the idea of splitting into 3 groups now.
Okay.
So it's like more manageable, and then managing like your group of 3 or 4, everyone having access to the account, so everyone gets to do PPC, that kind of stuff. And that's where we're currently at, and we're going to put that on the Facebook page. There's also, we talked that we're going to keep this product on. I think everyone was in the for opinion to keep doing this product as the 11. Yeah.
Hey guys, just last thing. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, cool. I have my window. Email, salesbacker or feedback genius. What should we go for? Because it's like we can just send out automated emails. We don't even need to think about it, and we get notifications, right?
I don't know. On the email note,
I've never used either of them, so I can't say. But I mean, I imagine they're pretty much the same as each other. So I would just toss a coin, or maybe just look at the prices.
Sales backer. They seem more sales based. Do it.
Right. Sales backer, we can get 120 free automated emails every month.
I knew I was right with sales backer, you see.
But I don't know about, I have no idea about Feedback Genius. I think
Feedback
Nico
Genius
might
is also
have
free.
used it.
It's also free to some extent, but I don't know what exactly. And also the free option might not allow you to add attachments and stuff like that, but we probably don't need that.
Do we have anyone to send them to yet?
Sorry, what do you mean? Hello?
Right, guys, I am going to actually head off because I'm desperate for the loo and I need to get somewhere. But
You in
it's
Australia
been...
now?
Pardon?
Are you in Australia?
Yeah, I'm in Australia. I'm in Melbourne. I'm going to Mildura tonight.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. I'm staying with your Lynn. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
She go back to you then, or?
Yeah, I rang her up. So yeah, hopefully I'll find outback work, or not outback work, farm work, and make loads of money. Invest it all in Amazon, become a billionaire overnight.
Great idea.
You might find
Dreams.
gold. Find gold out there.
Yeah, but they have 4G apparently in Mildura, so I'll be pretty contactable. Anyway, I'm going to head off because I need the bathroom and have to go. It's been lovely.
Guys. Hey, James.
Yes?
Do you want to set up a sales backer account? Because it probably has to be linked to you.
Yeah, I'll do that in an hour or so. I'm in the city right now, so give me a little bit of time.
Yeah. I think it gives you notifications of any like low reviews as well. Just like pings you.
Okay, excellent. I'll set that up. World First should be set up soon, hopefully before the next payment goes in, but I can't promise anything.
No, that's all good. Don't worry about it. It's
With the payments on Amazon, can you stop it from going every 2 weeks, or can you change
I
it to a
think
month?
it's just, I don't know, but I assume it's just 2 weekly, every 2 weeks. Like, I haven't heard anything. I'll have a look into it tonight.
A lot to do.
I have a question. All the photos, if I want to keep adding to Pinterest, do we have a Dropbox?
What's that?
So where are all our photos so I can see interesting stuff? Did we find a local spot for us all? Anyone know? Oh, George is gone.
I didn't hear that.
I'm looking.
Looking.
I'm looking for all the photos.
Right, can I go?
No.
Nobody has anything else for me right now, okay? Sweet. I shall sign up for Sales Backer, look into getting paid monthly, because that would be nice and we won't miss, like, it's probably like £10 we'll lose out on with this transfer. It should be happening pretty soon in the next couple of days. It's like $500, maybe $600. We also just refunded too. I don't know why. Amazon didn't tell me. I just got the email. Yes. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope you have a lovely time, etc., etc. Forgot about that. Right, sweet. Bye. Oh, how do I exit this thing? Wait, I got it. Bye.
So, Ellen, what were you saying, Zara?
Oh, it's okay. George answered. They're on Google Drive.
Okay, cool. I missed out most of this, to be honest. I don't know what you guys discussed.
Do you want to summarize?
Only 5 bullet points. If you had to pull out the 5 most important things.
Okay, I can't hear Luke, so I'll speak for him. Or
Put some words into his mouth.
Okay, so we talked about splitting up into smaller groups of 3 or 4, and maybe aiming for 4 complementary products or just malas. We talked about the benefits of working with smaller groups and the way that we would be able to raise enough money to do that in smaller groups is to go through another round and reinvest in what we've already got going with the first mala. So everyone's more or less agreed that they want to reinvest. There was, we did sort of talk about what happens if someone wants to pull out, but we decided that that was a bit early to discuss at the moment. So we're just looking at reinvesting for another round and putting that in a category so that we can actually use PPC and possibly working in smaller groups.
Okay, that sounds cool. So which kind have you guys set up the groups already? Or?
No, that it's just basic. We're just discussing it. So we're just talking about things that we still need to do. So one was we were going to just everyone have a go at putting some more stuff on the Elements in Facebook page. I was working on the I'm trying to get it by now on the Pinterest page, and I can't remember what else. Maybe someone else.
I think we created a I Love Meditation Facebook page.
That's nice. Well, I think that's
and that was what we were going to focus on for Facebook.
Okay, cool. I think it's a great idea to put into smaller groups because we could definitely pivot and almost not be competitive, but kind of all have the same end goal, and you know, kind of compare how far everyone is with each other. Like, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what else? So we've opened the bank account as well. I'll trade.
I think it's still being opened.
Okay, so once we've got that open, that's cool. And you mentioned PPC. Can we now do PPC on jewelry?
No.
Okay, so well, that's not too bad. So are we actively researching new products now, or are there any actionable steps to follow?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I'm not sure. I think someone needs to take the lead about organising smaller groups and maybe defining how that would work. One of the things that I proposed was using an online tool called Lumio, and basically it works like Facebook, except there's actually a way that you can make decisions. You can boost up. Someone puts in a proposal and says, "Hey, I think we should do this." Once it moves past a majority of people simply going yes to it, it bumps up and it becomes an action. And you can comment on it, so you're able to change your decision or maybe, but you can always see whether that has enough. You can decide on the ratio of people that it would take to move that proposal forward. So maybe if it was 50% of us agreed we'd move with it, or maybe 80%, or whether we needed consensus. But I think we need a way to be able to move through the decision-making process.
No, you're right. That looks cool. I'm happy to try a new tool. Cool.
But it's very difficult because if not everyone uses it, then it's not really effective. But if more than 50% of us used it, I just don't think. I think we should all have a look at Lumio. Maybe I'll make one and just add people to it and see what happens, because that could be, if we're going to have 4 products between us by the end of it, if our end goal is to end up with 4 products with our group, but whether we sell or buy whatever. Oh, you can't hear me?
So we're looking. Yeah, I can hear you. We're looking to add an additional 4 products.
Well, I don't know. We're going to all go into smaller groups, like 3 or 4, right? So meeting notes are up on Facebook. Oh, okay, so you can put meeting notes up.
Very cool. Cost to order 500 units. Shipped. I like that. So injection cost 108. Okay. Cool. So
okay, guys. So
I'm gonna read the meeting notes, man. Thanks for posting those in such detail.
Cool. I got to take off. All right. I'll talk to you guys a bit later. About splitting into smaller groups. Yeah, I mean it's still early days because we don't have the profits.
Yeah,
to
that's
do that yet.
Okay, cool.
So this one can just keep rolling over for now. When we get up to like, maybe like $6,000, $8,000 in profit, maybe we can split into smaller groups with that, and groups of 3 or 4 or 2 or 3.
Take it from there.
Hey, thanks for the notes, Luke. It's awesome. Very tops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna I'll see you guys later. Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, Helen, that's sweet.
I love you guys. I do. I love you so. Okay, bye-bye.
See you guys later. See you, George. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.